Oh, hello. Did Quincy just... Why did Quincy just... Okay, whatever, it's fine. Hello, hi. How are you doing? I hope we're having a wonderful Wednesday evening. We are going to be doing a little bit of tree decorating, as you can see by the coffin box I have conveniently behind me. Um, oh, goodness. I really needed a nap before this, but here we are. Um, I have an entire thing of water. I opted not to make a glass of wine. I did really think about it, only due to the fact that I wanted to really honor my mother's tradition of drinking wine when she puts up a Christmas tree. But, you know, I don't know. I just wasn't vibing with it tonight. The only thing I have is red, and I'm afraid they're a little dry. I'm not entirely sure if they're sweet, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Also, I did have like Mexican food for the first time in a while, actually. I made sure to be a good boy and I didn't eat any tomatoes in it. So that's pretty cool. I had like beans and stuff on it. It was good. That's a big deal because Quincy is not a big fan of beans. So anytime they can cross the threshold into this household, it's honestly a blessing. But, um, I suppose without much further ado, I suppose we'll switch over to big old droid cam here, and we might as well get started. Let us go, and then oh yes, actually before I do that, I'm gonna switch over my lav because I'm gonna be moving around, so I'm sure that this mic will not be able to pick me up. Um, I mean, look how frail this arm is. I mean, it can't support all 135 pounds of this pure fucking muscle. LOL. Okay, lava is on. Perfect. Okay. I know I'm totally gonna forget the fact that this is muted, so feel free to remind me in due time. Switching over to Droid Cam 2. Lav is good. Chill Hop is good. Okay. All right. Now, to begin, I don't know where the fuck I'm going to put this Christmas tree. But we going to figure it out. That's what tonight's for. It's for getting messy and making mistakes. Oh. Of course, naturally, in making this Christmas tree, I'm going to give Kyrie an absolute heart attack. He is not too big of a fan of the Christmas tree, to say the very least. Oop. All right. Oh. Gonna start obviously at the bottom because the bottom always needs the most attention. Whoa. It is, thank God, a pre-lit Christmas tree, so I do not need to worry about putting lights on this thing. That is my least favorite part of the holidays, is putting on Christmas tree lights. Oh. Back when I was a kid, I would always put together the tree with my mom, and I would always forget about how much pines hurt when you're fluffing them. And every year, I would be just the most whiniest little bitch, and my mom would just tell me to go and put on a long sleeve shirt. But now she fucking wears gloves whenever she does it, so you know. I feel like really come full circle. Because now she doesn't fuck with it. Oh, that's gonna touch the fucking ceiling. Oh shit, I forgot how tall this thing is. That's not even gonna show up on camera. Oh yeah. Wow, okay. This Christmas tree is kind of big. That's cool. I forgot. Um, I'm gonna need a step ladder. Holy God. Okay. I should have fluffed it before I built it, huh? No, it's fine, he says, mulling over his life decisions. Well, let's at least get the box out of here. Because the coffin box does not need to be in here. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. All right. So I was thinking about putting the tree back into that corner over yonder. Obviously we have this mirror here that is only here as Quincy has moved his furniture around in his own office because of Nova. So I'm probably gonna move that. I don't know. Should I decorate the Christmas tree before I move the Christmas tree? I mean, it at very least needs to get fluffed. So I'll mull it over, and then I may decorate it before, I may decorate it after. I'm gonna throw. I gotta test the lights though. That's important. Where is? Okay. We gonna wiggle it around. We gonna wiggle it around, and then pop her in. Ta-da! It's Christmas. Oh shit. Okay. How's that gonna look on stream, I wonder? Hold up. Hold up. I just want to see. I just want to see how that eats. Okay. I mean, like, that's not bad. I kind of like it. I definitely think I'm gonna keep the mirror there. Ooh. Okay. So, but it's such a small. It doesn't look like a small space, and it is. It is unfortunately a pretty small space in that corner. These are future ever problems, and we will worry about these future ever problems in the future. For now, it's just gonna be fluffing. I should start at the bottom. Always start at the bottom. That's. There's one thing I've learned. Oh. We'll just get it all fluffed up for now. But yeah, I mean, the tree's gonna have to be fluffed regardless on what ornaments I stick onto it. I have some options and some ideas, but I don't entirely know which one I'm gonna go with. I do know which one I'm gonna put chat redeems on though. Those are gonna be a little bit separate. But it is going to be a redeem I'm gonna do throughout the month. So if you don't have 1,000 currently and you have 1,000 down the road, you can just redeem it later. 1,000 ain't too much, right? But yes. And now is the point whenever I realize maybe I should put on gloves. At the very least, I feel like I should have put on some lotion or something. There's something just so abrasive about the shit they make these Oh, I didn't do my Discord go live. Uno momento. I got so caught up in the hullabaloo that I forgot to put my Discord go live. Hold up. Hold up. Discord. 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 Datcord. You know. Oh, I have a missed message in there. What a great live there. No! No! I'm getting got on my own fucking Discord. I'm dead. It's fine. It's fine. Why else do I stream than to make an absolute fool of myself? I ask thee. I pray thee. Okay. There we go. All right, I've officially said I'm live on Twitch. I'm sure that's probably an important thing. Also, I realize Mo is absolutely wiling out and showing off the Squishmallow collection. If you have not already seen the Squishmallow collection, please make sure to join the Discord. 2 firsts in 1 day. Truly incredible work there. Heyo. I am seeing you guys just absolutely, well, more so Moog absolutely yap about these Squishmallows. Beautiful. I love. We stand for our dragon hoarding squishy mellow girl. Let her yap. Yes, we believe in women speaking on this stream. We do. Okay. I think we switch back now. Oh, nope, wrong one. Ta-da! There we are. Oh, yes. My apologies. Hold on, let me get you your little... Everybody gets their thing. I'm so glad I got this train emote. It's so good. Little first. Heyo. And wham. Imagine how big this number would be if they actually counted me. It would be huge. Oh, right. So hold on. I wanted to try something new. And you'll have to bear with me because I have to kind of make up for something. So, heyo, this one goes out to you. So you're on a 20 stream streak. So I'm gonna give you 20 claps. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. And then I gotta make it up to Juan, who recently did 25. 25? Oh, I forgot about that. That's so many. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Thank you, Juan. Okay, all right. I'm sure that was really fucking loud on the lav, so I'm really sorry if I'm blowing your eardrums out. Be aware, this is obviously not a super high quality mic, so it may sound like absolute dog shit. So, my apologies. Also, you were louder. You were louder. Oh, whew, 26. Oh yes. Sorry. +1. +1. What else? Oh yes. Juan, thank you for my first Mary Chatmas streamer. I sincerely appreciate you. In order to honor you, I have these lovely little clear plastic Christmas orb. Christmas orb. You're old enough to rent a car. OMG! Oh, so the question is, am I gonna jump the shark here and do the entire Juan GA-OK, or am I just gonna do the Juan? Juan, you're gonna set the tone here. Fuck, I was gonna be like, wipe your TV down, what the hell is that? Before I realized it was a reflection in the tree. Wait, it's the reflection of the tree? Oh shit, yeah, the speckles. Just Juan? Okay. We'll do just Juan. Oh god. Ooh, I put a little stink on that U. Ta-da! Ta-da-da-da! Okay, now I have to let it dry or else it's gonna cover my hands in black ink. Thank you for the redeem, Juan. I sincerely appreciate it. Woo! We will get that on the tree once we have it fluffed. Currently, we're still in the fluffing stage, so there's plenty of stream left. So I only got one branch defluff before I remembered I didn't do the go live on Discord. So my bad. My bad. So here we are. Oh, I realize I don't have a noise associated with the redeem, so I'm just gonna have to lock in. I'm gonna have to lock in and make sure that I have my eye on the redeems at all time. Because I got the TV for chatting, which is great, which I realize I should really be turned this way. But yes, for at least the first portion of the stream, I will be on my knees. So pray for me. Also, I forgot how fucking tall this tree is. It goes up to the ceiling. Like, hold on. I know you've probably already seen me next to the tree, but witness me next to the tree. Look at this thing. I'm gonna have to break out the step stool for this shit. So, you know, I guess if I fall, make sure to clip it. Honor me. Honor me by clipping. Thank you. You have my express permission. Twink perishes on Christmas by falling into piney tree. Which honestly, so I don't know if who is lurking or who is not. This is like a free fit check. Honestly, it's part of the reason why I tried to go hard on the fit. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a free fit check the whole stream. So hopefully the sweater and the pants, and I even tried, I busted out my old orthopedic, oh god, you can't even see them, Adidas. They're super comfy, but I feel like they kind of go. I was lurking, I lurking kind of. I keep trying to read chat on the fucking monitor that is like 5 feet away, as opposed to looking at the fucking TV. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know. I got chat exists on that screen only. I got that brain. Oh, you know what I could do? Hold on. Oh, you're going live accidentally scared me because I have OBS open and I was testing settings and there was a fear. I genuinely, especially because I wasn't wearing pants, I genuinely am so scared of accidentally going live on OBS sometimes, because some days, back whenever I did a lot more work on OBS, whenever I did my last big stream improvement, which hopefully there will be another one coming soon, I would be on there and I'm just working with like no shirt on and I'm just like, God, I can't have it happen like this. I can't end up shirtless on stream because of an accident and they just see me just like hair fucked up and just like just dully looking into a screen as I just like lower my hands into my head, my head into my hands as I realize I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I need to look confident and happy if I'm gonna end up shirtless on stream. That's kind of the vibe. LOL. And why are you wearing them right now? This is dark and twisted. Please. I was gonna say, everyone knows Heyo only watches stream with pants on. And we love that. That's Heyo lore, Juan. Also, I'm really glad that you think it's cozy, but I did just think of a way to make it more cozy. Disheveled and shirtless is a look though. Disheveled, shirtless, like poor lighting, so like the bones of my chest are really protruding in true twink fashion. Just truly looking like Skeletor working a 9 to 5. Like that's what it would give. At least I think so. In my own humble opinion. But also, hi Mogi! Monkey, 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 monkey. I realize I hit you with the hi, muggy, 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 much like I'm greeting a dog, only on chat. I never hit you with that in person. And I don't know why, like, seeing you as a chatter instantaneously makes me have that response. What you call me? I'm in bed with joggers and a sweater, drinking water and judging for fun. This is life. Honestly, Juan, that is the life. That is truly the life. The things, see, listen, you're speaking to a deep and profound primal urge of mine to be literally the most cozied up little guy in bed right now, sleeping like a little prince. Because I don't know what's been wrong with me, but I have been up until like 1:30, 2 o'clock every night since like Thanksgiving. And honestly, I think a lot of it was due to like stress and dog stress and work stress. And then like all of a sudden, like my body's just kept it going. And I don't know how to break that cycle other than drugging myself, which is what I may do tonight, if I'm being honest. I just need to make sure I do it at a timely fashion, or else I'm not gonna fucking wake up tomorrow on time. Watch that. But I have, to be fair, I have not been waking up on time for numerous days in a row. Drugs. Don't do drugs. Just don't worry. It's just melatonin. It's nothing crazy because my name isn't Mog in real life. I mean, this is true. This is true. But I gotta say, I love it when we hang out and every now and again we just drop the screen name on each other. It's one of my favorite things. When we're hanging out and like an ever slips or a crow, like it's crazy. What if I just fluff the front of the tree? Would that be bad boy behavior? Hi there, local bad boy twink checking in. Twitch twink streamer. You do it often, pick me up and shake me and squeeze me really hard, so same energy. True. I suppose I'm just verbalizing a pick up and shake type beat. Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, like, if there's a physical manifestation of chat, I would probably squeal, pick it up, and shake it as well. If music loudish, thank you. I did kind of bump it a little bit today because I remember last stream we kind of talked about it being a little soft, but I'll turn it down a bit. Thanks, use Hayos. This is your reminder, it's time to drink water. It's time to drink water. Sippy. Sippy. Sip, 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 sip. I just drank, suck ass. Do it again. Sip, 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 sip. It's time to drink water. I sip. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your sips. Good chat. Good chat. I love the energy of streaming while standing up. This is great. Okay, hold on. That is not what I said. Wait, what did you said? I just drank. Sucker? Oh my god, you didn't say suck ass. You said, okay, listen.
It's time to drink water.
I don't know what that was. What is it? It's time to drink water. Good job, chat. Good job. You're a lot lower to the ground than I thought you were. I need to kind of bring you up. Hold up. Okay. Okay, listen. I'm gonna be real. Do I need to point at the glasses again? Do I need to point at the glasses again? Do we need a refresher on how blind Ever is? And that's the thing too. I'm doing it to myself because I can read this fucking TV, but I'm not. I'm not reading the TV. I'm reading tiny chat that's way over there. And I don't know why. I don't know why my brain do that. Ever say good job, chat? Good job, chat. Pat, 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 pat. Chat, you're so big. Aren't the glasses supposed to help? Yes. They helped me see every letter except for the two A's that looked like S's. So, I don't know. I don't know. But to be fair, I also haven't had my...
Read the TV, bitch.
Read the TV, bitch. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. What's it to you? I still can't get up. This right here, this is hateful. This is hateful. This is hateful behavior. You can't, can you hear me tapping? This is hateful behavior. Hateful. Hateful! But true. It's only hateful because it's true. Ooh. It's accurate though. It is frighteningly accurate. Frighteningly so. Wait. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Enjoy your lurk, Juan. Never mind. Okay. I'm never minding. I ever am never minding. Truly. I wanted to know if Wake Up Dead Man was on Netflix yet. Oh, when does Wake Up Dead Man come out? When does the Knives Out third movie come out? Oh, I can't wait. Okay. Speaking of movies I can't wait for, but one that a trailer just got dropped for. Okay. Next week? Oh, hell yeah. How many of you have watched Ready or Not? I need to know. Because if you've seen Ready or Not 2 has been announced as coming back soon. I love. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm glad you know about it. That's perfect. Ready or Not 2 is coming out. Honestly, wasn't entirely sure if it was going to be as good as the first. Watched the trailer, fully sold. I am so fucking excited for it. I am so excited for it. I can't believe it picks up right as the other one ends. I mean, it has to. Double or nothing, baby. Double or nothing. I was gonna say it's one of those movies. Mo, I don't know if you've seen it, but I would definitely make you sit through it. I would love to make you sit through that movie. Genuinely, I think you'd enjoy it. I haven't seen it, but I saw a clip and want to watch. Oh, 100%. I think it's a lovely movie. Oh my god, Kyrie is gonna make me explode with cuteness right now. What a loaf. Can you loaf her? Oh, she's loafing right now. I loaf. Okay. Okay. Loaf. Loaf. Damn, she's all loaf. She's the cutest loaf I know, man. Truly, I don't know loafs that do it like Kyrie. Sending Mog my 4K Blu-ray. Oh, hell. No, I think sending Mog by 4K Blu-ray sounds perfect. She could probably fit. She's very small, very compact. Alrighty. I'll send you a coconut? Oh god. Not on 4K Blu-ray, then why even bother sending it? You know, I don't think I've ever had like a fresh coconut. Oh, hello, Sin. How are you doing tonight? Evening, evening. Welcome, welcome. We're doing Christmas. Oh, I guess it's not Christmas. It's Chatmas. It's Chatmas tree. That's what this is. Non-denominational Chatmas. Not the best, but I'll be okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Sin. Well, hopefully the vibes in here will help be a little distraction. So far, we only have half of the tree fluffed. Well, not even half the tree, because I don't even have the front of it fully fluffed, I realize. I gotta turn this around. Unless, again, sound off. Do we fluff both sides of the tree? What's for those whom tree? For those whom tree, do we fluff both sides every year? Or do we acknowledge the fact that we're ultimately just doing this for ourselves and therefore it can be done to our own standard? What's the empowering stance? I do somewhat, but not as well as the visible. This is true. I do because mine is a window tree. See, there are windows, but those are gonna only be open during the day. I do, but that's because mine constantly rotates. Now hold on a minute. You have a rotating Christmas tree? I've only seen rotating Christmas trees in department stores and in like super like hold on. How does it work? She twirls. So how does that work? How does the wiring of a rotating Christmas tree work? She twirls. I want that on video now. The twirling Christmas tree? Me too. Oh, great question as well. Okay, what's the vibe of the Christmas tree? I don't know. The plug is in the base. That's fair. We're not all electrical engineers. Stupid question. But the big question is, how do we decorate our trees? Are we eclectic, or do we like kind of having a central theme? The vibe is bluey. I have spoken. Are you telling me that my Christmas tree is going to be bluey healer themed? A blue healer themed? Are you saying that your tree is bluey themed? Don't laugh, you little bisexual bee, who I realize this bee is now bisexual. It's a bi bee. A bee bi. Whose bi bee is this? Hold on. You use it all the time, but I've never looked. Oh, it's a limited time emote. Okay, so it's a Twitch emote. This bi bee is a Twitch emote. Colorful with knickknacks is my vibe. Ooh. That is the non-binary bee. A non-binary. Oh, he's on fire tonight. I did contemplate about taking a shot of espresso before this, but you know, I decided that I needed to make sure that I got some sleep tonight, so I opted not to. So this is stone cold sober, so I don't know. Oh my god, there's so many bees! Where the hell did y'all get these bees? I don't have these bees. Do I have these bees? Do I have these bees? Wait, what's that? Stone cold sober. Yes, indeed. The only thing that I'm high on right now is what select few Mexican food I can eat. I had a very yummy burrito. And that's the thing that's sending me right now. That's skyrocketing me into the sun. Taco Bell themed Christmas tree. I fear I am not millennial enough for that. Tell me, chat, is it millennial to like Taco Bell? Taco Bell feels like it's millennial poisoned. Am I crazy? I'm not calling it cringe. I'm just saying it's very millennial coded. Have you guys been in a Taco Bell? It just kind of gives the vibe. I feel like every promotional material I see of it, it doesn't necessarily feel like it's Zoomer coded. Is that weird to say? Our Taco Bell doesn't work. What does that mean? Most of the time? Our Taco Bell doesn't work most of the time? Or are you talking about what what do you mean your Taco Bell doesn't work most of the time? Like you pull up to the Taco Bell and they're just like, it's not it today, Chief. Come back tomorrow. I went to the Taco Bell Cantina in Las Vegas and it was really cool. I love Taco Bell cantinas. They are incredible. I will give you that. Taco Bell cantinas are peak. But the music was so loud that they didn't hear our names right. This is unfortunately also true. Have you tried rebooting the Taco Bell? Have you tried unplugging the Taco Bell and plugging it back in? Is this something that we've done? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My go-to Taco Bell order is the Cantina Quesadilla, whom I love so dearly. And then I usually opt for the Doritos Locos Tacos substitute for the hard shell taco that comes with it. And back whenever I ate tomatillos, tomatoes, and the like, I would put their salsa verde sauce into the sour cream it comes with because eating them individually is stupid. And squeezing the cantina sauce on the the quesadillas and eating it, not so cute. So put them together, mix it up, eat that, delicious. High recommendation. I have a great screenshot of butchered versions of our names on the making your order now TV. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, it sounds like that Taco Bell needs a little TLC. Oh. It does. So this phrase of my Taco Bell is broken. No, that was the Vegas Taco Bell. Oh, I'm okay. That makes sense. That checks out. Then we went upstairs and they had a DJ. That's so Las Vegas Taco Bell coded. I don't know how else to describe that. So recently, I think it was just today or the other day, my manager just apropos of nothing just said, and I quote, I've been unhealthy for 2 months with zero prompting. And I really had to ask myself, and her, namely, what the fuck did she mean by that? Because I mean, like, think about it, right? You're just standing there doing something, and then someone next to you just says, I haven't been healthy for 2 months. You're like, is this a confession? Is this acknowledgement? Are we talking about a bad behavior? Like, am I supposed to be conciliatory? Am I supposed to say I'm sorry? Like, what's the vibe? And then I shoot her a look and I'm just kind of like, what the fuck do you mean? You haven't been healthy for you're upright, you're moving, you're okay, you're able-bodied, like you are healthy, you are moving, you are alive, you are vibrant. What's going on? What the fuck do you mean you haven't been healthy? And she was referring to the fact she's just had a little cough for about 2 months. I was like, it's just like this little persistent cough she has that honestly I chalk up to the dry weather because it's been snowing its fucking ass off and it's been cold as shit for about 3 weeks. But I just kind of looked at her and I was just like, well, I understand what you mean now. And she's just like, thank you, thank you. I was like, you have not been healthy for 2 months. Have you considered a doctor? And she's like, I have, but it hasn't helped. And I was like, okay, all right, well, fair enough. She did go through a bout of, she had walking pneumonia like 2 months ago, which I've never had pneumonia, but I guess it kicks you on your ass for upwards of 4 weeks, 8 weeks. But I don't know, man. Yeah, Mom, get that guy. Oh, yes. What else happened here? On a good period, our local Taco Bell would close at 1 p.m. What? Only dine-in? What? What the fuck? Is walking pneumonia? Is running pneumonia better or worse? Honestly, sprinting pneumonia is the one you need to look out for. I was too proud to ask, if I'm being completely honest. I was like, in my brain, I was like, I know what pneumonia is. I don't know what the fuck a walking pneumonia is, because it sounds like you're just referring to yourself as a pathogen who's walking and spreading disease. Well, you better catch it. Wait, no, you don't want to catch pneumonia. Pneumonia catches you. This is where it becomes like the zombies that are runners. It's running pneumonia. That's the problem. It's when it's walking pneumonia that it's okay. Running pneumonia is scary. You know what I mean? Oh, I wonder what my manager would think if she heard me saying all this shit about her. Oh Lord, she probably busts a gut. She's very fun. She loves laughing. I applauded her today because she was she was quiet for 30 minutes. She's a bit of a yapper, and honestly, she challenges my yap sometimes. But she also has unmedicated ADHD, and she like throws back coffee like a champ. She throws back coffee and takes naps. That shit's kind of crazy. Oh, this is a big one. Hold on. Oh, bitch. I saw this trailer last night, and I'm a hot sucker for a trailer that doesn't show me shit, but immediately hooks me. I don't know, man. It's so sick to me. Hey, yo, I want you to know that that's cinema. I believe this. 100%. That's the shit that I love. Show me less. That's what I want from my trailers. I want to know the least amount, but I want the highest sell. That's it. That's the reason why I loved Weapons. Super. Okay, I can't even. This is too. Okay, these words are very long. These are very long words. I can see them visually with my eyes. First Weapons trailer, I could have not seen any other trailer. I was so sold. 100%. 100%. Hold on, I gotta walk over this. Okay. Coming in with Google definition. Atypical pneumonia, also known as walking pneumonia, is any type of pneumonia not caused by one of the pathogens most commonly associated with the disease. Its clinical presentation contrasts to that of typical pneumonia. A variety of microorganisms can cause it. So walking pneumonia is atypical pneumonia because it's kind of like you got it as it mutated through somebody else. So like someone had pneumonia, they gave it to your child gave you pneumonia, and you got a different breed of pneumonia. Is that the vibe? I don't know. That's kind of my guess. How am I doing? This isn't fluffed. I've just been yapping. My mouth is actually dry. I'm yapping so hard right now. That's crazy. Sounds like childhood trauma. Sounds like childhood trauma. Trauma. Oh. Okay. Also, so last night, Quincy and I decided that we wanted to watch a movie. And Quincy's been thinking about watching this movie for a long time, but we honestly have never really just pulled the trigger on it. And last night, something came over him where he was just like, fuck it, we're going to watch it. We watched Brightburn last night. Have any of you seen Brightburn? Do I need to give a rundown of Brightburn? Speaking of childhood trauma, just Brightburn. Do we remember this? Is it Final Destination Bloodlines? He watched that movie. I don't have to watch it. I have thoughts about Brightburn. I have thoughts about Brightburn. I have many thoughts about Brightburn. Namely, the first and foremost is that at no point in Brightburn's runtime did I buy into it at all. There was no buy-in. I like, the movie just happened to me. It was not a movie that I was sitting there just like, I'm in it. Everything that happened, I was just like, okay, this is happening. Okay, this is happening. Like, it just, there was such an underselling of what the movie could have been that it was a little disappointing. To quickly describe to you what Brightburn is, while I realize there's some weird lighting shit. There's like no substance. No, there was no substance to that movie. It was fucking crazy. Treat for Fred. Hold on. Gremlins! Assemble! Come here. Kyrie, give me a seat. Weep! Good job! Okay. Whoop! Oh, I really like the concept, and the kills are good as, but otherwise, question mark, question mark, question mark. No, that's exactly how I felt. Like, I 100% was just like, I get it. I want to like it. I'm waiting for the moment where I'm in it. And every single time anything happened, I was just like, oh. I was like, okay, this is what we're doing. Okay, this is what the kid's doing. Okay. Like, I'm never one to complain about a movie for the why. You know what I mean? Like, the why of the movie, I get it, but also it didn't feel like there was enough of a why. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it just being like, the explanation of the movie just being he's evil is not enough for me, because it just feels like it's so one note that, like, at no point was I just like enjoying the movie. You know what I mean? I wanted to like it so badly. Also, I didn't realize, I'm sorry, I realized I didn't even describe the movie. Brightburn is a horror movie about, it's a twist on the superhero, Superman's origin story. So, kid comes down from a alien craft to a small Kansas town to a mother and father who are trying to conceive, and the mother and father try and raise the child. And then in the movie, he hits puberty, and that makes him evil. Is that fair? Is that a fair description? I mean, like, it's not even, movie was like, baby, he's born this way. And yeah, I mean, like, maybe he was born this way, but like at no point, like, the parents didn't conceive of him having psychopathy. And I think that's the thing that was the hardest for me to believe, because it was just like, he hit puberty and then he's different, and then they just deny he's different. Like, if he was psychotic, like, if he had like psychotic tendencies his entire childhood, like, I feel like they should have introduced him being dangerous as a baby. But instead they blindside them, like, as soon as he hits puberty. Puberty, quote unquote. Again, it's a puberty movie, but like, puberty is supposed to be the scary thing, and it's supposed to make your child a demon. It's a horror movie for parents, is what I'm gonna say. It's not a horror movie for people who aren't parents. Because it's the horror of your child going through puberty, but it's the horror of your child going through puberty and becoming a bad person. That's what the movie is. And I didn't like the conceit. I thought it was kind of one note and kind of weak. A horror movie for parents, just say The Coffee Table. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that movie is. But yeah, we watched it beginning to end. And again, I did not think that movie was released in 2019. Honestly, it felt like it was released so long ago in my head. I was like, this had to have been released like 2016, 2015, which means maybe they did like this horrifically long advertising campaign, which is the reason why it bore into my head that it's been out for such a long time, as they tend to do that. But like when the credits started to roll and I heard Billie Eilish's Bad Guy, it really cemented what time that movie came out in. It really cemented it for me because I was like, oh, I see now. Get it. Got it. Billie Eilish, green hair, we're there. Okay. If you asked me, would have said 2016. Okay, cool. Bad Guy really took me out, Lamau. Bad Guy in 2025, almost 2026, in a movie, I thought from 2016, just, yeah, the time dilation that occurred in that brief 30-second interval to recognize what song was playing, like, what was the tone of this supposed to be? Yes, 100%. Hi, Miles. How are you doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. The vibes are cozy. We're not FPSing. You won't see a Bradley tonight. I have on a cozy sweater and we're decorating a Christmas tree. Bradley will not be making a feature. We are way past due for a Bradley stream. This is true. I don't know what's gonna like make me Bradley out. I genuinely am having too much fun playing Where the Winds to like really get mad, because I still feel like I'm learning how to play the game. Now, whenever I feel like I know how to play the game, that's when you may see a Bradley come out for Where the Winds. I'll be real honest. No kill spoilers, but the glass, the eye, the jaw, love those. That was all a lot for me because I'm not a slasher fan. I'm not that kind of boy. So like when that was all occurring, I was just kind of like, I get it, but it did not feel like at any point that was furthering anything other than adding shock factor. And maybe that's the reason why I don't like gore sometimes, is because sometimes the gore doesn't feel like it exists for the purposes of furthering a plot, but if only to add shock value to the movie, where they can hopefully earn the coveted people walked out of the theater because it was so disturbing type beat. You know what I mean? But that's me being bitter and jaded film nerd. I don't know. How many gifted subs for a full solo queue competitive tank stream? 6 hours of solo queue and comp. So what you're saying is, you're trying to kill me. I mean, I could think of a day's labor at work, perhaps. The hash slinging, slash bringing, cash ringing, cash tinging, slasher. Yes, exactly. But I don't know. I mean, like, see, the thing is, I don't like playing anything other than Coliseum, because I like playing my comfort heroes. I have my tolerance. I won't watch the Terrifier because those feel like gore for the sake of gore. Yeah, when you slice up someone's back and pour salt and bleach on it, it's not really for the purposes of the plot. Let's call it what it is. Cows! Hi, Quaz. Hi, Quaz. I hope you're having a wonderful evening, Cause. Thank you for joining us tonight. As the pinned message would suggest, if you happen to have 1,000 channel points burning a hole in your pocket, feel free to wish me a Merry Chatmas, and we'll get your name on a Christmas orb. And the Christmas orb? Chatmas orb? Chatmas orb. That's what we're going to call it. And I'll put it on the tree when I start decorating. With that being said, I love Saw and Final Destination, so who knows? I mean, okay, but see, the thing that kind of breaks what I'm talking about is Saw in Final Destination, because the furtherance of the plot is kind of people getting theirs. You know what I mean? Where it's like Saw, all of the traps or whatever are supposed to be themed as punishments for what they've done. So like, okay, there's some creativity there. Get that. Same goes with Final Destination. Some of them are just like, oh, these girls are very vain. They die inside of a tanning bed. I get that. Okay, cool. But yeah, I mean, like all the ones in Brightburn, I was just kind of like, okay, why? I'm home from a long afternoon of work. Eesh. Oof. Well, at least you are home now. I have over 100,000 channel points. Miles, I'm scared of you. I need to be very cognizant of what I add as redeems in the future, knowing that I have absolute channel point oilers like you just lurking in chat at any moment. See, y'all also having that many channel points really underlines the fact that I need to do another big stream improvement where I can just I need to help y'all get through those channel points. We need to figure out a way for y'all to start relieving yourselves. My goodness. What, did you like getting called a channel point oiler? I only have 950 points right now. I'm new. Don't worry, cause I was gonna say I think it's 120 in like an hour. So some math probably means like maybe 15 minutes, maybe less. Now that being said, if you want to redeem it with your first 1,000, you're more than welcome to. We have plenty of other redeems that you are more than welcome to help yourself. I'm planning on doing the Christmas tree thing for at least as long as the Christmas tree is up. This is just going to be the first day of it. I figured I might as well get as many as I can for the first day. I think Kyrie just farted. Oh God. Hi, little Tootie girl. Hey, little Tootie girl. You want to come say hi? Hi. You don't like the tree, do you? It's too
Give
rusty.
cows their Christmas orb.
Woo! Give cows their Christmas orb. I redeemed it. I want on your tree. Thank you for the merry Chatmas. I sincerely appreciate it. Unfortunately, I cannot always. The redeems don't populate on this like screen, so I do not catch it. So thank you, Mod Heyo. God bless and Godspeed. Okay. So for our first redeem for Juan, we just did Juan. So I figured for cause, we'll just do cause. It's time for the Chatmas orb. It's time for the Chatmas orb. Cause, that is just K-A-U-Z. Okay. Writing with a giant marker on a curved surface really is making me realize I was never meant to have good handwriting. Ooh, another funky U. Turns out writing a U on a spear is very hard. They always have a little bit of stank to them. Ta-da! Ta-da! Oh, a little. See what I mean about that U? Ooh, this way. There we go. That U's got a little bit of stink on it. You never had to write your name on a paper cup? I suppose I must have. But it's been a long time. It's been a long time. God ain't got nothing to do with this. Sat. True. True. Hi, Kyrie. Hi, Potato. Oh. Huh? Oh. Huh? Hi. Hello. Hello. No butt screechies. No butt screechies. Alright. Ooh, are you losing your winter coat? Oh, I'm about to need to take so much Zyrtec. Lord. Between Kyrie and Nova shedding, y'all, I'm fucked. It's over for me. Okay, so I think I am gonna fluff the back, but I'm only gonna do it slightly because I do not have the wherewithal. I am allergic to dogs. I'm like allergic to dog pollen, so I try and clean the bed as often as I can and try and give them baths as often as I can. It's the only way to like ease it. But ultimately, with the 3 dogs that we have now, it's just kind of a fact of life that my eyes are gonna water a little bit, and I may be a little snotty every now and again if they're shedding, but is what it is. Honestly, the nuisance of dog hair being everywhere is more a problem than the allergies. Truth be told. But that hasn't stopped me from loving them. The one thing I do like actually have like real allergies from are cats, which leads me to believe the only reason why I'm not as allergic to dogs as I could be is because I've grown up with them my whole life. Maybe the story would have been different if I had cats. But if a cat scratches me, it's over. I don't get like full cat scratch fever, but like it like breaks out in hives around it. No good. Thankfully, I feel like all the cats that I've mostly run into have been like sweet cats. I just have to look out for the sweet cats that give teeth kisses. Those little fuckers. Those will mess me up. Don't worry, I'm still here. I'm just behind the tree. I get congested for cats and dogs. Dogs just started a couple years ago. I had a dog growing up, so my body is a stupid head. Listen, you're preaching to the stupid head choir. 100p. I was gonna say, like, in terms of allergies I've had my whole life. I've probably had an allergy to tomato my entire life, but only at age 27 have I decided to actually stop eating tomatoes. And I think things are being better. I don't really know though. Verdict's really out on how much of my life has truly improved from not eating tomatoes. If anything, it's made life a living hell, just in terms of ordering any form of Italian or Hispanic food. Real fucking hard. What is Quincy doing tonight? Quincy is curled up in the office with Nova, if I'm not mistaken. He's not feeling the best right now, so he's chillaxing. On any other night, he'd probably play Where the Winds, but he did not and is not, to my knowledge. I believe he's just watching a little bit of YouTube. Little bit of YouTube. Also, there's a YouTube Wrapped. Did I get correct information that there's a YouTube Wrapped? Oh, see? And a Merry Chatmas to you too. Let's get you an orb. Chatmas orb. Not feeling good. Does that mean he's going to work tomorrow? He's debating it right now. I think he's gonna try and wiggle his way out of going to work. Okay, sin. Ooh, not an S. Ooh, an S on a curved surface. Oh god. Okay. I can do this. Oh god. Okay. Okay. You could do it. Hell, I can't even type. Listen. Okay. And then okay. Try not to smudge it as I make it. Y. And then, ooh, this fat Sharpie is, woo! There is an odor, if you would believe me. Okay. This one kind of went a little crazy. This went a little crazy, Sid, but we got SIYN. Ta-da! Oh my god, I can only imagine if I tasked myself with actually putting people's entire screen names on there. Lord? Please don't get high off of the giant Sharpie. I said I was going to be taking drugs to go to bed tonight, and by drugs, I meant inhaling my giant Sharpie. I also am a little crazy, so it checks out. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it manifested in my Chatmas orb. We captured the energy. Ooh, and a little bit of your crazy is going to be on our tree, and we sincerely appreciate that. We appreciate that here at the Ever Broadcasting Studio. EBS. Okay, I said I was not going to fully fluff the back end, but I am. I've gone back to my old ways of fluffing normally. Poppers and markers. Truly. Classics. The gay staples, honestly. Evertable bowels. Evertable bowel syndrome? What the fuck does that mean? What did it mean? I don't know. Irritable, like irritable bowel syndrome? EBS? Stop! Don't take this from me. No! Oh my god. I feel like you casted a spell on me. You said EBS. I did say EBS. I did. I did. So speaking of broadcasting things, Quincy got us tickets to go see the last episode. Can you call it an episode of Stranger Things in theaters on New Year's Day? So apparently it's like 2.5 hours long. Is this correct information? Can we confirm this? Nice. I wanted tickets, but yeah, our whole ticket saving system didn't work for it. So, and apparently the site was going down all across the old Itazuni. The closest theater for me is on a completely different island, so I'd have to catch a plane. That's crazy. It's crazy that you'd have to catch a plane to go to an entirely different island. I don't know why my brain is just like, surely there's boats that connect all the islands, right? But maybe that's not infrastructure that Hawaii has. Is there not like a Hawaii boat transport system? I don't know anything about public transit in Hawaii. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I'm an idealistic mainlander. But that would seem to make sense to me. Like ferries and stuff. But catching a plane to go my loft died. I'm gonna have to replace it. One sec. All right, testing, testing. Love number 2. Where to go? I'm back at it. Hello. Such a seamless switch out. I'm so glad they gave me 2. These are like little Rikadink clip mics that I got from Amazon, and they came in a 2-pack. And like, I just always have the other one charging just in case. And you know what? I never remember to charge them before stream. So as long as one of them turns on and I can plug the other one in, I usually think it's going to be okay. So far, it is okay. As long as this one doesn't die. But, you know, here we are. Okay, I think we have our tree fluffed. Am I missing anything? Oh, the fucking, god damn it. Hold on, I have to go and grab my step stool. Gotta go grab my step stool. Da da da. Da 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 do 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 do. Scabba da bow bow. Da ba da boo bow bow. Boo bow bow bow. Do 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 boo 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 boo. Do boo boo boo. Do 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 boo do boo boo boo. Do boo 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 do boo boo. Do boo 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 boo. Do do boo. Do beep beep boo. Do beep 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 boo. Oh, that was awkward. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I close that door. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Come on. Mush mush mush. Mush mush mush. Mush 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 mush. Walk walk walk. Come on. Come on, everybody. Closing the door. Little jailbreakers. The lack of ferries in Hawaii is it has a history. Do tell if you feel like sharing. That may be a lot to type in chat, but you know, if you feel like sharing, I guess you're gonna get bottom half ever. Hold up. Oh god. Okay. I'm locked in. I'm reaching my tree flow state. All right, let's get the other side going. Doop 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 doop. Okay. Are we fluffed? I think we're fluffed. Now, I don't remember if this tree has multiple settings, but I'm pretty sure it just has the one. Basically, so many parties were opposing it, environmentalists, airline companies, people would complain about it bringing even more tourists. Interesting. So environmentalists, for the purposes of obviously pollution, because boats obviously pollute waters pretty badly. Most cities with ferries, I suppose, also do have absolutely disgusting rivers and channels that they move through. So that checks out. Airline companies sounds like moneyed interests. So I don't know about that one. But then people saying it brings more tourists. Obviously, Hawaii already has such a bad issue with tourism. So it's understandable that making it easier to move between islands may incentivize more, I don't know, more moving and a shaking. The barrier to entry would go down a bit. Also, the seas between the islands can be really rough. Oh, really? So obviously a ferry, being kind of a smaller boat, may not do very well in choppy waters. Choppy waters. Oh, you know, them there choppy waters. Okay, so I think since we're doing the iridescent Chatmas tree, I was gonna do a blue and silver. Yeah, yeah. It also catches the lights pretty well. I have black and red, and then I also do have a bunch of like iridescent ones, but I was like, me. There used to be a ferry between two islands that are really close, but it still took half an hour, and the water, the rough waters was a lot. OMG, Bluey theme. Bluey theme. OMG. Bluey trees, real. He's doing it, chat. He's doing Bluey impreg tree. I can't believe it. Bluey impreg tree real? Where are my... Oh my god, if I don't have hooks... If I don't have hooks, I have to have hooks. I have to have hooks. Please don't tell me I have to scavenge. If I have to scavenge for hooks, you're gonna watch me crash out on stream. Crash out on stream. Not that I'm not already, but you know. Hold on. Now you're cooking. Thank you. See, I'm trying. I'm really trying here. Wouldn't it be so funny if the one thing I was missing was hooks? I don't see any hooks in here. Well, shit. That would be a problem. A problem that would be kind of hard to solve, honestly. I mean, obviously, putting up the Christmas tree is one thing. I guess decorating it may have to be another. Oh no. Oh no. What am I going to do? Maybe I have some more in here. Okay, I have a very small bag. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to scavenge. Oh, shit. Okay. Ah! Not me tripping. Not me tripping for the 50 millionth time on stream. No, sir. No siree, Bob. Okay. One ornament. Wow. Pretty nice. That's pretty good. These are cute. I don't think Quincy and I have done our blue and silver Christmas tree in at least 4 years. So I think a return's good, you know? And because of me beginning streaming, I got a Christmas tree on a... I got a second Christmas tree that I guess I can technically put up as well somewhere else in the apartment, which is kind of crazy to think about. Being a 2 Christmas tree household. Wild. Never thought I'd have it like this. Big. Huge even. All right. All right. All right. What else is going on? Oh, tomorrow Quincy and I have booked a screening of the new Jujutsu Kaisen. I guess recap 2 episodes and 3 new episodes for the next season, like Dan to Dan style, I think is how they're doing it. Or maybe it's its own movie entirely. I actually am not entirely sure. But that is tomorrow. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Just made a tedious effort to build a nice rock wall to frame my park's entrance plaza pond, only for me to zoom out afterwards and realize it kind of looks like a ball sack. Don't you hate it when you make a ball sack? Don't you hate it? Listen, you know, it's ball sack, it's boobies. You know, at the very least, aim for a face, because you can make a ball sack into a cat face real easy. And that way, it's like, oh, it's a cat face, not, oh, this park was made by a pervert. Not calling you a pervert. Actually, hold on, I think the twink is cooking. Yeah, there's not very many of these. Now, actually, I look at it, it kind of really looks like Chat's face. Oh, for real? 2 big circles and an upside down smile. You know, if you really think about it, you never really see Chat smile. Oh. The thought really has crossed my mind of doing a stream where I do stream improvements.
Smile.
Good job, chat. Good smile. 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 Ooh. Oh, God. If you're wondering what I'm dealing with, this fucking modern art piece we have right here is what I'm dealing with. Smile. Smile. Great movie. Highly recommend. You want to talk about gore and horror for a purpose? That's Smile, baby.
Chesse.
Cat. Don't scare away the viewers. Stop. Jesse. Christ. I was gonna say, sometimes a chat has a mind of his own. If only we could influence chat. But he is ultimately his own man. And I wouldn't have it any other way, you know? I would not have it any other way. Oop. Oh, goodness. There are so many of these. Goodness me, oh my. Oh god, I dropped one. Oh. I'm gonna have so much glitter on me. Yep. Yep, it's already happening. There we go. There we go. Oh. What? And a couple of these and a couple of those. I posted it in stream chat for laters. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I was gonna say, we don't have very much artwork going up in stream chat these days. Or, I guess, the art channel. I should know what the name of that channel is. Oh, we do have a section for art in the Discord. For anyone that feels like sharing. We're not exactly a art Discord, so don't necessarily expect critique so much as extreme levels of praise. I'm cultivating a chat of people pleasers, if only because I too am one, and thus we all will learn to not please people together. Oh god, I haven't been drawing. I was gonna say, hey, look, Heyo, you were cooking on some of your new top secret material you're working on. So I mean, like, you certainly did do some drawing, so don't count yourself short on that. I could have put a screenshot of my theme park builds in there. Do it, King. Do it, King. The screenshot that launched 1,000 arts. Maybe if I did art, maybe people would post more art in there. But also, I don't know when the fuck I would have time to do art. And then autism kicks in. And I get hyper fixated on something else. Yeah, it do be like that. It do be like that. Oh. Oh, right. I was going to see if there was different lighting settings. Because I'm not a big fan of the multicolored here real quick. If we're going to be doing... There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Is this flashing? Okay, that's flashing. Give me solid. No. 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 Even more no. There we go. Waste me time. How's that looking? How's that looking? Is it even reading? I don't feel like it's reading. Do I need to move it closer? I can move it closer. I mean, I can also take it off of like... So I kind of thought having it be like super big would be a vibe. But what happens if I do oop, oop? I just shoot back. Wow, that really makes us... Hello. Welcome to the channel. Hi. Yeah, no, this doesn't really work, does it? I guess I kind of do have to do it. Well, now you're a grinder profile pic. Stop it, you. Stab at you. Now, what did you say, Quaz? Quaz. I'm tired. I carried our Christmas tree up from the basement. Oh my god. Oh my god. Luckily, I had a burrito in my tummy whenever I got all this shit together. Otherwise, I would have perished. Keep zooming in. We're getting somewhere. No, don't stop him. He's cooking. Okay. I'm looking for holes. Speaking of a grinder pick. I feel like yeah, it definitely looks very small and very far away. Let's, I keep wiggling. I keep wiggling. At least while we're decorating. Whee! Production value. You can't say that on stream. You'll attract Dead by Daylight players. Yeah, you right. You right. You right. Quincy, Mr. Paws himself. Well, if it isn't Sandy Paws, coming in with his little redeem. Unfortunately, Mr. Quincy, I think we may be out of Christmas hooks. I can't seem to source more. And it's kind of freaking me out because I'm like, oh my god, we have so many Christmas ornaments. So many Christmas ornaments. All right, let's get Quincy his Chatmas orb. The orb. There was a ton in there, no? Box? I don't. I mean, in the big clear box, I wasn't able to find any. Disinfortunadamente. Okay, I realize I have to like come down here. Does this work? Hello? Okay, Quincy. I know how to spell Quincy. U I N C Y. There we go. Quincy orb. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh god. Yeah, that one was rough. That one was rough, I'm not gonna lie. That was a big one. That was a big one. There we go. Quincy. Quincy! Then you didn't look close enough? I'm sure I didn't. Shouts out to everyone who's redeemed so far. We have Juan, we have Sin, we have Cause, and we have Quincy. Ta-da! 4,000 channel points in my hands. I feel so powerful. And a little bit of ink. And some glitter. Is what it is. Is this better? Hello. Hi. The rich keep getting richer. True. All these channel points. Well, listen, whenever people are saying they have 60,000, 100,000 channel points, I'll take your crumbs when you throw them at me. Hi, Clay. Hello, hi. Welcome back to my channel. Post ad break. Hi. How are you doing, Clay? Oh. Okay, the ad break's over. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're doing a chat mystery. Oh, I'm too short. Fuck. Did I hear a yawn and a healthy stream from the bathroom? Is that a Quincy? I need you to rate the tree so far. I need it. I need it. OMG, hi, hello. I know, we're flush with cuties in here. Hello. Have you, did the heating pad help at all? No. I'm so sorry. Do you need a little shoulder rub? You need a little shoulder rub? I can hit you with a shoulder rub. You better hope it's Quincy and not Fred. True, but Fred can't produce a strong stream. Oh, a little one, just a little one. You think putting a little ice on it could help? Maybe it's time for a Quincy shower. You got it. I know. And you said you may want to take Will NyQuil? You get yourself a cinnamon roll, King. Well, I don't know about 2 cinnamon rolls. True. Vin did leave some cinnies. Some skinny rolls. Well, I don't know if they're skinny rolls. They tasted very, very sweetly and sugarily. Do we have good orb placement so far? Usually I have my mother breathing down my neck telling me how well I'm doing, so. Don't laugh! You didn't say anything, you just chuckled! You butthole. You butthole! I got too big of a tweet. I'm not even done yet. There's a lot more that needs to go on it.
It's touching the ceiling.
I know it's huge! Okay? I can't help. The ball placing is balling, truly. And it's gonna make me ball. The white, oh yeah, I'm planning on putting the white flowers and the white porcupines in. Did you find them immediately? No. Yeah, of course. Is that Milo's ornament? Okay. Yes. Would you like to put Milo's ornament on here? Okay. As long as it makes it on the tree. I mean, a lot of our red orbs have like a bunch of ornaments on them, so I thought I'd just have to harvest. Unfortunately. But it is what it is. You do what you do. You suffer for your art, as it were. As it were. Yeah. Yeah. What's that? Oh, I make sure that I know that you love me every day. Cutie pants. Okay, okay. Are you having one of the good skinny rolls? Or are you having... God damn. God damn. Twofer. I know. What a butthole. I don't think he's in chat tonight. I don't even care. Hakpua! I spit on his name. Hakpua! How dare! I know, I received the snap and Vin was just like, on vacay. I was just like, good for you. Well, where? Well, he was probably on a plane. Okay, I love you too. Feel better. Nope. Did the music die? Is today the day the music died? Ah. Okay. So now is the point where we're gonna have to start harvesting. So I may take a seat on the couch and just kind of work on that for a bit. So we're gonna rotate the camera once again. Let me grab one of the ones with a lot of little hooky dooks on them, and then we'll get going from there. So all of these have hooks on them. Harvesting, hook harvesting, the holiday tradition, because we're too lazy to take the hooks off the old ornaments. Just like they did back in the pioneer days. Just like they did back in the pioneer days. Okay. Pardon me, Kyrie. Do you mind if I harsh your vibe real quick, doll? It sounded like you were talking dead. You were taking dead carcasses and putting them on your tree like a display. It's giving Dead by Daylight. Okay, but I can't give Dead by Daylight because I'm not shirtless and I'm not wearing harness right now. So it can't be Dead by Daylight if I'm not doing that. If there's anything I've learned on Twitch in the, I guess, year and a half I've streamed now, that's a prerequisite. Am I crazy? Again, I'm not yucking anyone's yum. If I felt like I was confident enough to do that, I would, but I don't know. I can't just be showing off the goods. There's not on Twitch. Lamau! Year and a half. Oh, does that make me a Dead by Daylight streamer then? Perhaps. Perhaps, your bestie Clay. Maybe that's why I don't play Dead by Daylight. I don't have a harness. See? Maybe we just all need to get harnesses and start playing Dead by Daylight. Time to get you one. Well. Honestly, the asymmetrical nature of Dead by Daylight I've always found a little overwhelming. I feel like it's definitely one of those games where I'd really want to play the killer, but I'd also be very, very bad at it. And it would frustrate me. Because it'd feel like all of the little pesky guys were getting around and being so sneaky deaky, and I had no recourse to figure out how to actually win the game. My harness is the strap thing that helps with my posture. Lamau. You show up. You do a Dead by Daylight stream shirtless and with a back brace, you know? Just that's me. I just think that the game can be pretty toxic no matter what role you play. And that's the thing. I play Overwatch. I have enough toxicity in my life. I don't need to add another. Insult to injury. And Overwatch is like that, but also it doesn't feel as hard as that. Yeah, because I mean, there's so much focus on you as the killer. And then also it's like, I feel like you suffer from the same problem of like, maybe there's just like OP killers out there that you're just like, well, this game isn't fun because I got this matchup. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure they have their own meta drama over at old Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight. Streams and games and the like. Also, I don't know where I got these from, but these things are cheap as hell. Look at this. They're like, it's like falling apart. Like it got coated and the coating's chipping off. These were my first ornaments for my first stream tree. And they didn't really hold up well in less than a year, which is kind of crazy. I guess goes to show you the quality. But that being said, I just shit on Target, but also they had this. So this is a big win. This is a big win for me. This right here, this guy right here. You see him? You see him? This is a win. We love him. He's going on the tree. I feel like I'm gonna balance a delicate art between like eclectic tree and tree with like matching orbs that are well planned, but we'll see how well I execute it. To be fair, the stream tree that I put up in the office back whenever I was in the office is a lot smaller and was a lot less difficult to decorate than this. Truth be told. But alack, here we is. Oh goodness. Coffee cough. Oh, and here's, look at this sweet little bird that Quincy got me. Look at this little bird. Look at this little guy. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. Little wooden bird. Also, I'm trying to figure out how to do this because it's like fisheye, but like, cute. Cute. Feels like I have to hold it so close to the camera for it to actually take up any amount of space. What else? What else? What else? I'm trying to think what other things have been happening in old Ever's life. I realize with this uptick in streaming, where I'm streaming on Wednesdays now, it means that the only nights that I'm not streaming are effectively Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, which makes it kind of hard to find things to yap about because I spend about 4 days of my week streaming. But you know, here we are. Here we are. But I consume content and media. Surely there's some media and content that I've been consuming. We've been watching Welcome to Derry. That's been fun. I've been enjoying that. The kid actors in that show is really great. Okay. Question topic time? Oh shit. Oh shit. KO's about to alt on me with questions. Impromptu streamer Q&A? Question mark? Impromptu streamer Q&A? Real? Oh good. The Skittles that one of my old coworkers got me because... Okay. Oh look, the smoked bratwurst that my old coworkers got me because... Big gay? Who can say? Wait, can you do today's Poke Dooku? Lamau? I think I know what you're talking about. And no, I can't. Because I'm not that one, unfortunately. I wish I was. I wish I had hobbies and interests that other people have, but I don't. I'm just not a pokey girl. Question 1. Bath v shower. I would say shower because I like showering. I like standing. But if I'm having a really bad day, bath. But primarily shower. Beach or pool? That's a wonderful question. Depends on the beach, but primarily I would say pool. But I've also never been to a warm beach. Every beach I've gone to is like cold as shit, and it's bad, and you don't want to get in the water. If I went to a warm beach, perhaps I would feel differently. But every time I went to the beach, it was like really cold water. Now, cold water on a hot day, beautiful, but it takes some adjusting in and out. Blah 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 blah. Last one. Why can't you do the Pokidoku? Well, you see, I'm not a Poke girl. I don't. I'm a Poke enjoyer, but I've never finished a Pokemon game in my life. Like, ever finished a Pokemon game. Like, I feel like all of my friends really enjoy them and they keep trying to sell me on them, but I cannot finish them for the life of me. Like, I'm like, oh, I can decorate my character. Ooh, this is really fun. Ooh, I like these Pokemon. Oh, I'm one-shotting everything. And they're like, oh, you just got to get to the Elite Four. The Elite Four is whenever the game really starts. And I was just like, yeah, but how far in is that? And also, is it really going to feel rewarding when I finish it? And what happens when I'm not invested in the story and I've already sunk like 6 hours into the game? What do I do then? And then you talk about the quality of the graphics being doo-doo caca, and that's, it is what it is. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. True, this one is ghost fighting type, and I'm like, oh, you'll never get this one? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. So you pass. But the beach one, I don't know. I'm a pro shower, pro pool. Okay. Bro, when we went to Seattle and they told us the baby shower was by the beach, we showed up and we showed up to a beach of rocks where you couldn't even see the water, and I was like, oh yes, rock beaches are a thing. I think European rock beaches may be poggers, but I think the rock beaches that I've seen are not so far in my life. But I shower because why bath? Anybody who says they have to shower before bathing, why bathe then? Like, I don't want to sit in my own gross. And pool because sand, that stuff gets everywhere. Real and true. I was gonna say, it does feel like every time I bathe, I need to shower afterwards, which maybe that's my own thing, because I feel like I don't really get clean whenever I take a bath, personally. Like, I feel like I need to rinse off, which is the reason why a bath is like a kind of a extra self-care, because I feel like it's something you do in addition to a shower. It's never something that I would do for the purposes of getting clean, if that makes sense. Do you want to come and get this last bite of a cinnamon roll? I'm sorry, is my name ever underscore on the internet? Ever underscore 83 on the internet? Lord? All right, I'm gonna go get a cinnamon roll. I'm gonna be back. All right, guys, priorities. Tummy takes over. Tummy always wins. It's tummy time. I'm rolling out. Big tum tum eat. You got a hot cinnamon roll, I got a hot mic. It's the middle of the cinnamon roll. It must be love. Oh, I'll take it all right. Into my mouth completely. Thank you. I love you too. Back Nova. Hi, Gary. Okay, I need to figure out where I'm gonna put these ones that I'm done with. I don't know where to put them. Don't know where to shit them, and I really don't want to sit them in glitter. or glittery ones on the couch because I would rather not get glitter on our couch. Or more on me than I need. I guess I could put them in a trash bag for now. That sounds like a plan. Oop, drama. Drama. I love cinnamon rolls. Ugh. Breakfast truly is the best meal, and you can't convince me otherwise. Also, I said this to Quincy last night, but if your plate doesn't look like a crime scene after you've eaten the cinnamon roll, then it wasn't a good cinnamon roll. Is that crazy to say? Am I crazy for saying that? Because, like, there needs to be cinnamon ooze all over the place. I'm talking about cream all over my plate. Also, look at that last bite. Look at that. That's heaven. Mm-mm. Delicious. A hell yeah to Quincy. Absolutely impeccable. And he gave me the best part of the cinnamon roll. Ain't nobody do it like Quincy. All right. Oh, some of these, I don't know if I want to rescue. Some of these look real bad. I don't think Kyrie's really fucking with what I'm doing right now. He's curious. So this is what we've got so far. We're gonna keep it going, keep it rolling. Come on, come on. There we go. Excuse me? Excuse you? Hello, opossum. Hi, how are you doing? How is the opossum? You know, that one opossum. Hello. I realize I don't even have the tree on screen right now. I guess it's partially on screen. I just got back home from work and I'm dead inside. Oh my god. You and me both, bestie. You and me both. It was a long, hard day at work. I was gonna say, sometimes those Tuesdays, they sneak up on you. Everybody's talking about... It's Wednesday. It's not even Tuesday, it's Wednesday. You know, that's a good thing though, because that means there's only 2 more days before the weekend. Never mind, this is great. This is great. This is great for me. This is a great realization because now now instead of losing a day and having a longer week, I've moved forward in time because I apparently was still in Tuesday. So thank you for freeing me of that. I do sincerely appreciate it. Even Kyrie came up to say, "Sweetie, no." Kyrie, you gonna come up? Potato, potato. Hi, 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 potato. Hi, potato. Hello. I'm gonna make this kind of hard. Oh, going on? Oh. Now where do you think you're going? Oh! Flopping everywhere. Ugh. Oh goodness. Oh. Yeah, but I genuinely do feel ya. Ever since Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, spending time with friends and new dogs and figuring out all that kind of stuff, I have been sleeping like absolute dog water. So your boy's been very sleepy, very tired. Been taking a nap pretty much every day I get home, and I've been up until about 1:30 pretty much every night as well. Not saying it as a point of pride by any means. Um, but as stated earlier in the night, I am going to be taking myself some drugs this evening. I will be taking a little melatonin and praying to God it will knock me on my booty, but allow me to wake up tomorrow morning feeling refreshed for the first time. But we'll see. Right now, I'm expending energy. That's the important thing. Because if you can't sleep at night, you didn't do enough during the day. You know, that's what my mom used to say. That you gotta spend energy to sleep energy. You know what I mean? Oh, oh, oh my God! Were you guys able to hear me? I realize this has been like on the ground this whole time. Have I been loud? I'm sorry if I didn't sound good. Do I sound good now? Hello, hello. I actually had a really funny thought recently. I realized my mother has never been in chat. And if my mom was in chat, I don't know if I would act differently. I wonder how I would act if my mom was in chat. Opossum, have you ever had your parents in your chat? Oh, wig? Wig? I just thought the stream sound was bad. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, hey Blue! Hey Blue! How are you doing tonight, buddy? How are you doing? I hope you've been well. Cool. Boba Bear is so freaking cute. No, but my mom knows and loves it. Aw. My mom is still kind of confused. I told her that there was one point where I was just like, yeah, no, I've started up this another hobby and I'm going to be streaming on Twitch. And she's just like, that's amazing. And I'm just like, thanks. And she's just like, how's it going? I'm just like, it's going good. She's like, and I could tell she didn't want to act like she didn't know what it was. But, you know, maybe one day. Maybe one day, if you guys can clip something that I feel like I would want to show my mother, she'll join chat one day. But until then, I don't know. I don't know, man. I need some post dinner snacks. Honestly, I've been my post dinner snack has been popcorn. I've been eating popcorn and I keep telling myself, "Oh, it's fine. I'll make popcorn and Quincy and I will share it." And then we don't, and I eat an entire bag of popcorn to myself. It's not good. It's great. Something a little sweet, a little and a little salty is the title of my autobiography. I'm a little sweet and a little salty. Also, hi, adore you, and hi, chat, adore you. Opossum always be throwing around all this love. Little opossum, big heart. Oop. Oh. Okay, so this is the harvest. This is what we've made so far in de-hooking our ornaments. So I think that should be enough to hopefully allow us to do a little bit more. I'm sorry, Fred. I know you just got here and I'm standing up now. That is just the curse to be you. I'm sorry. As soon as he gets comfy, I just get a bug up my butt and I gotta get up and get moving. I don't know what it is. It's just a dog with bad luck, man. Just a dog with a bad luck. Fuck, I keep scratching my ears and not remembering I have piercings now. Lamau. That shit do be kind of weird for at least the first couple of months. I've really come into like having these ear piercings, and honestly, it's low-key made me kind of want more piercings. But I really need to think that I really need to address the elephant in the room, which is me getting number one, a cover-up tattoo for this. Number two, an actual tattoo that's not this. You know what I mean? I was talking to Vin recently about piercings and tattoos, and he wants to get more tattoos, but he's also very indecisive. And what he ended up doing was opting, instead, he went full tilt down the piercing route, which is kind of what I'm feeling, if only because tattoos are permanent and painful to remove. Piercings you can just take out. The hole may not fill, but it also may, and then it's like nothing ever happened. And honestly, that does sound a bit nicer, but also I need to not be fearful of permanence. That's something that I need to work on. Maybe 2026 is the year that I finally get like a real fucking tattoo. I don't know. I think I'm gonna start with a cover up and then maybe talk about getting like an actual tattoo. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I'm encroaching on 30. It's time for the midlife crisis. We need to have the Ever Crash Out live on stream. Like, these are things that need to happen, I think. It's really the next barrier of entry to the next level of streamer, I think. Right? Am I crazy? Checking in with chat. Suede fingerless racing gloves. Don't be a chicken. Very European. Midwest midlife crisis. Okay, never mind. I didn't want to read that. No, you want to know what a midlife crisis is in the Midwest? It's getting a fucking motorcycle. I'm gonna be so for real with you. Getting a motorcycle is very Midwest coded. You're encroaching on Unk babes. I think I am. My Spotify rap did say I was 18, which I don't know what to do with that information, but there's that, I guess. But I did only listen to Spotify for, what did we have, like 2,000 hours? 2,000 minutes. Is that what it was? 2,000 minutes? I don't even remember. My Spotify said I was 22. My Spotify called me 64. Fuck them. Oh no. I'm sorry. I seem to have wandered into a sore spot with the opossum. I'm feeling 22. Mine said I was 31. 31 in fun. This is true blues. True blue. Okay. More ordiments. More ordiments! I need to lock in. It's not my fault. I love 70s disco. You know, we don't choose who and what we love. What we love chooses us. And if 70s disco speaks to you, then I'm afraid you may be 70. True Blue, Scooby-Doo, Whoop-de-Woo, Opossum, are you RuPaul? Oh my god, the reveal! Speaking of, Opossum is doing a fun little signing-a-thon thing over on his channel, so please do check it out. I haven't done anything yet, but I do intend on it. But one of the rewards is a 1/3 face reveal, and then there's another reward for a 2/3 face reveal, and if it's and if it's RuPaul, we're all gonna be gagged. Opossum is mother. But I'm invested. I am invested. I actually tuned into the announcement stream, but I was lurking because I was at a family's Thanksgiving dinner, so like I couldn't necessarily do much. But I was reading all of the text. The text was lovely, and the flyer was gorgeous. Opossum, you did a wonderful job. But I definitely did not I was not hearing. Stop talking about me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You said I adore you and I adore chat, so now I'm saying I adore you because I can't help it. If you compliment someone from the Midwest, they're going to gush about you. That's just how it works. Okay? Listen. Listen! Stop talking about me. I can't help myself. At least I didn't shout you out. See? Like the actual command shout you out. Obviously I did shout you out, but here we are. Blues! Blues! Merry Christmas, Merry Chatmas to you too, Mr. Blue. Let's get you up. At Heyo, no, but I'm wearing sweats. It is lore. Heyo only watches stream wearing pants. Merry Chrysler. Happy Christmas. Merry Crisis. Happy Chrysler. Da ba dee. Da ba die. Speak on that, King. Speak on that, King. Blues. Okay. Blues. I can do this. B-L-U-E-Z. B. L. U. E. C. Blues. Oop. Ba 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 ba. Oh, did it? Kind of hard because it's clear, but blues. Okay. Why is it so big? Because I want it to somewhat be readable. Oh my god. Where's mine? Opossum, you haven't redeemed. You haven't wished me a Merry Chatmas yet, have you? Have you? So these are the redeems we have so far. I have 5,000 channel points in my hand. Wait, you have? Wait. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Heyo, you're supposed to yell at me! Ah! 16 minutes ago? Wait, for real? I'm screaming. I'm crying. I'm sobbing. I'm in the tub. I'm wet.
and I'm shaking. Oh my god, you did! You literally did when you said, "Excuse me, sir, I got back home and I'm dead inside." That's why you were saying, "Sir." Oh, I thought you were just yelling at me because you always yell at me when you start stream chat with me. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I'm getting ready for work and was only listening to what you were saying and not paying much attention to the chat. Unforgivable. No! No, I missed one. Okay, that one, Opossum. You know what? For you, I'm gonna write it all out. You're getting the full name. You're getting the full Monty, okay? That's what we're gonna do for you to make up for that. I can do this. I can do this. Okay, so T H A P. Have you ever seen that in all capitals? It looks weird. That. This is gonna be a mess. How dare you? 1. Okay, Opossum. This is the hard part. O E O S S U M. Actually, that kind of eats. That kind of eats. Hold up. That 1 O Possum. Yay! Yay! That one Opossum. Honestly, it looks like that 10. Look at that. Okay. Cool. All right. There you go. That one Opossum. I'm sorry. I hope you forgive me. You know I don't read chat. You know I don't know how to read. I'm still figuring it out. That tin possum. That tin possum. Give it up. Give it up. Drop it. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss anything while I was right. Is it gonna fit? It fit. Who's Monty? I'm giving you the full Monty. That's what you're getting. Okay. I'm decorating Christmas trees, man. It really is. It takes so long because I get so distracted. But getting distracted is the best part because it's about the journey, not the destination, right? Unless that destination needs to occur conveniently before 10 or 11 o'clock. Then it may kind of matter. KBRB gonna get munchies. Enjoy your munchies. You're on your own for reading chat, unfortunately. Oh, God. Okay. Man, wait, what? I can't say this? This thing? Oh, chat. Miss Pine. Oh, chat, Miss Pine. Bonk? Can I have temporary power? Of course. Yeah, you can have temporary power. What power does thine blues covet? How mayest I please thee, blues? Not the evil laugh. Not the evil laugh. Not the evil laugh. Don thy sword upon thy the blue. I'm decorating this tree in honor of Bluey Impreg. And we can blame Heyo for that. And also, I still laugh about it because Mog still gets really angry at me because I didn't tell her that I put Bluey in one of the streams and she uploaded it on YouTube. LOL. The fuck? You said tree again. No! I realize if I break the ban rule, I don't really have anything to incentivize me to not do it other than feeling the deep shame, remorse, and regret of one who has failed the task at hand, which ultimately is truly painful physically for me as someone who strives to do the best he can in everything he does. So, psychological damage? Oh, not that word. I said the other dog word. Sorry. Is that why you think everything is your fault? I'm not named ever for nothing. LOL. Honestly, this pine is eating. I think this pine is eating well. Firmly grasp the ladder. Right in front of my salad, does do protest forth that mangy mongrel. What does it mean? What does it mean? Blue, should I be scared? Right in front of my salad. In 2025? When was right in front of my salad hot? When did that happen? I feel like right in front of my salad is true. It's a dated meme, no? It's like one of those memes where you can hear somebody say it and like like how old they are. Okay, all right. That's an avocado with a knife. I will not ask that question. I'm sorry. Right in front of my salad is timeless. It's a timeless meme. It's a timeless meme who everyone loves and claps. Everybody clap for who's. Guess how old I am? 21, 18, 25. Hello. Hi. How are you doing? You're still in pain or are you doing geeing? You're in pain. I'm sorry. Yeah, that futon in there is not the most friendly. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, I got both of them tonight. You took them out for before I got home. Oh, I can take them out tonight. You're okay. Go take care of yourself. Like a lizard on a hot rock. Quincy! Quincy! Quincy Doodle Dandy. Get it? Because he's gay. Quincy's big gay. Jeff! That's such a cute Jeff. That's such a cute Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Oh no, I broke one of the ornaments. Oh shit. I really hope I haven't missed anybody else's ornament redeems. I'm gonna have to check them after stream. I realized Mogi Moo was in chat earlier and she didn't redeem her name on the tree. I'm gonna have words with her. I know she has 1,000 channel points. She thinks she doing. Aren't you big gay because you're taller? Well, perhaps so. But, you know, Opossum, I do have to say thank you for calling me tall. There's a vicious rumor spreading around the internet that I'm like 5'4". I'm not 5'4", I'm 5'9", and it's different. I take my 5 inches very seriously. I will not be debased. He's 5'4". Stop it. I swear to God. I know where you're at. And I know where you're at, and I know you're in pain. I added extra letters. I never said tall. Don't let him play you. He's a short king. Well, I'll take the king. But I'm not short! I'm not short! You never said tall, you said taller. So what? So, okay, you right. You did say taller, you did not say tall. So are you saying that Quincy is shorter than 5'4"? that's oh, that's funny. You know, there's always someone who's a bigger gay than you know what I mean? I've been around long enough to tell you that. I think it's filling out pretty nice. I definitely feel like there's probably gaps that I'm gonna catch later. For sure. So we're definitely gonna keep the stepladder out. Just in case. So currently we have 6 chatters going on the tree. That's super exciting. I'm very happy about that. Ardrick! I'm stuck, stepladder. I can't help but notice you didn't say help. Are you needing something from me? Or are you just telling me you're stuck? A redeem for the Christmas tree. Nod. Nod. Oh! Ardrick! Ardrick! You redeemed! You redeemed! Thank you, Blues. Listen, I forgot to set up like a sound alert with it. I need to set up a sound alert, especially if I'm going to be away from the camera, so that there's an audio cue to indicate I need to do something. Because if there's not an audio cue, I'm not going to see it, because unfortunately, this is the shit I'm looking at. And as you can see, there was no redeem. So that's my bad. But, Ardrick, let's go and get you your Chatmas orb! Hey! How y'all doing? Hey!
Here's your sound alert, bitch.
On my own stream? The mod? Calling me a beach? Where's my marker? Oh my god, I left the marker. Oh, I left the marker open. Oh! Oh! Oh god! I gotta help Hayos since you gave me temporary power over chat. This is true. This is true. Okay, Ardrick. Ardrick! 7. 7 for the tree. For realsies this time. Okay. I'm glad Blues is so responsible in my absence. Blues is a good dog. Okay, BRB. Enjoy your BRB. Okay, A. That's an easy enough letter. A. Okay. R. Okay. E. R-I-C. R. I. C. Ta-da! Ooh. A R I oh god. A R D R I C. Yes, spelling. Spelling. Yippee! That is 2, 4, 6, 7. That ornaments. Thank you guys very much for your readings. I sincerely appreciate it. Yippee! 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 Do we have any streakers in chat? I realize we have some new chatters who have wandered in or have begun chatting. Oh, and by the way, I'm so proud of you for not mispronouncing Ardrick's name today. I know! It's small things. I'm so proud. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, getting somebody's name wrong, I know y'all don't know my name, but like, it really does devastate me. Because I really try and hold myself at a higher standard because I know how it feels. I do. I understand completely. And then, Ardrick, you're going to roll up with your rename and rebrand that you've been thinking about, and I'm going to be like, who the hell is this? But I guess the giveaway is the fact that it's not going to say new chatter. First time chat, I guess. But then I may gaslight myself into believing that that was a name the whole time. Just show up with a whole brand new persona. To be honest, a internet rebrand is kind of refreshing sometimes. I'm gonna be real honest. Because I underwent one rebranding. And I'm not gonna lie to you, whenever I did feel like I was in a lot more control over what was going on. Namely because, well, previous names I didn't necessarily choose for myself. And some of them were also stupid gamer tags that I gave myself as a child. Ever is my adult username. I almost did it like 2 weeks ago, but I'm scared of how many people I'll have to inform BRB ads. It's definitely very sparse at the top. We've given a lot of love to the bottom, but unfortunately, the top has been neglected. I need to give the top some attention. So I'm gonna be up in space for a little bit. Don't mind me. The announcements aren't on the monitor either. They aren't, but I do have a sound alert that plays for my computer for that, at least. That, at least, does happen. Thank God. Back! Welcome back! Okay. Yes. Informing people about a name change is definitely probably the roughest part of like a rebrand. Luckily, it was a large enough group of people that knew me by a former name, but I also kind of like excommunicated all those people. So, in a way, I have kind of recontrolled the narrative of my life. And that's been pretty good, I would say. Now, I will also mention if someone knows it and they call me it, it'll be like an MK Ultra moment. Like my sleeper activation phrase will activate and I don't know what's going to happen. But like it would be crazy if someone called me by my dead internet name. Wait, was your Twitch name not Ever at first? No, my Twitch name was Ever first. Whenever I actually made a concerted effort to have a internet presence, I started as Ever. I was never anything else. With the exception of like some small circles that I was something else, but it just didn't feel right. And I think it reflected in the fact that nothing really ever came of any of it. Until I eventually was just like, oh, I'm Ever. I want to be Ever. What is Ever? This is Ever. And then it all kind of came a little bit more naturally. It felt a bit forced because the number one, obviously, well, I guess there was multiple phases because the first one was obviously the like elementary school to middle school username, which was cringe as fuck. But that's dead, gone, and buried, thank God. And then the turbulent 18 to 22, 23 years, there was another internet persona that cropped up. And then I kind of excommunicated some people in my life and stopped kind of going by that. And then I was just like, I'm going to come up with a name that I like. And one day I just kind of like, I was like, what sounds like a name but isn't? And for some reason, the first thing that came to my mind was Ever. And I was just like, I tried using it like calling someone's name or being like, oh, I called Ever the other day. And I was just kind of like, it does kind of have a nice like ring to it. It kind of has a nice tone to it. Ever is a name. Everett. Oh yeah, Everett is the name. Like Ever is the short version of Everett, but like I don't know any Everetts. I don't know if Everett's like going by Ever. I assumed it was short for Everett. Could be short for Everest. Or I really wish I would have got Endeavor for Where the Winds Meet. That would have been a very cool name. Also, Endeavor is daddy, so I mean, like, I can't help it. I mean, you know, I can't help but simp. I mean, obviously, Endeavor, terrible father figure, but to be fair, I also have a terrible father figure, so I mean, it really just writes itself. A twink on the internet with daddy issues? Oh my god. Really groundbreaking stuff. Oh. I feel like I've said this before, haven't I? I haven't spoken to my dad in like 3 years. The vulnerability while decorating a tree. Honestly, it's kind of a thing. Like, whenever I moved out of my mom's house, we would always decorate the trees, and that would be just when we just gabbed. So like honestly, gabbing while decorating a Christmas tree feels very organic and natural for me. And it's really just kind of like I'm just yapping. I'm just talking, just bringing shit up. I love having no context and coming back to I can't help but simp. Now, I don't say things like that around my mother. This is true. But you know, shitting on my dad is definitely one of the things. Okay, driving to work. Drive safely. I'll try not to say anything too heinous on the drive. Also, heart for you getting out of that situation. Thank you, Opossum. I appreciate it. It certainly was a crazy situation. It's one of those things where, like, I feel like I could be that bitch on the internet that uses familial trauma is kind of like a source of humor and like all of that. But I don't know if I'm at the point where I want to start doing that. You know what I mean? Because I mean, like, what's the best way to put this? Like I like the idea of like telling jokes, and I like the idea of like having an audience laugh at things. But I really like I would have make sure that if I'm telling a family story, it's actually coming across as it is supposed to be something you're supposed to laugh at. Which I feel like I probably could. It's just I want to make sure that if I do it on the internet and it's forever and my dad sees it, he would laugh at it. Maybe is the way I'd put it. You know what I mean? Me and my dad watched comedy specials all the time. So like he's no stranger to the stand-up comedy type beat. But you know, it just wouldn't be something I necessarily want to do off the cuff because I feel like then it kind of like, you know, it loses the effect it could have. But, you know, in due time, I definitely have plans and schemes and plots. I just don't have the time nor effort to execute at this juncture in my life. But, I know I will. And I really hope it gags y'all whenever I do. That's all this little streamer dreams of. Not the effort 83. Let me tell you what, it's big effort 83 hours. I was gonna say, speaking of effort 83, and since everybody in the Discord was going off about their Twitch Wrapped and their Spotify Wrapped and all of that, I literally cannot wait to go over my stream goals for 2025 and then make new stream goals for 2026. I'm very excited for that. I haven't looked at them in some time, so I'm sure that I definitely fumbled probably quite a few of them, but like I can't wait to kind of sit down and try and think of a plan for 2026. Because, well, laughing at trauma is the gay coping mechanism. True. I just want to acknowledge this. This is very true, Blues. True Blue. I was talking with my like 21-year-old coworker, and we were just having a moment apart from our like cusper Gen X and millennial coworker, where I'm kind of like the cusp Zoomer millennial. I don't know. I was born in 1998. I don't know what the fuck I am. But we kind of we were talking about like 2025 and 2026, and it was just like nobody's talking about how 2026 is going to be the year. Like everybody's really fucking quiet about it. Like usually like going like 2024, 2025, 2018, 2019, 2021, everyone was just like, this is going to be my year. 2021 is going to be my year. You know, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it big. Everybody's going to, you know, witness. But I feel like I've not been seeing as many like 2026 is going to be my year. I don't know if you guys have on your little corners of the internet, but it feels like everybody's real quiet about 2026 and no one's really saying it's going to be their year. So I don't know if like this is some kind of like reverse psychology we're doing with the universe where we're being very quiet and very humble about 2026 in hopes that it is a big year, or if truly we have been humbled to the point where we're not shouting to the rooftops that the next year is going to be our year. Just from the outside looking in, because sometimes I do feel like a traveler through the internet, just kind of experiencing it. Maybe that's a very common feeling, but like, no one's saying 2026 is going to be their year. We have given up. Okay, cool. Glad we're all on the same page. Because I realized I was being like, I can't wait to see what I do in 2026 for streaming. And then I was going to pump the brake and be like, but 2026 is not my year. And I wanted to make sure I had the context of that setup before I said 2026 was not my year. Because I don't think 2026 is anyone's year. You know what I mean? I feel like we're all kind of keeping a distance. We were keeping a distance. Like maybe there was a little peaking at like 2022, 2023. Everybody was feeling a little comfy, but like then we realized it still wasn't it. So yes, I'm excited to stream, but I'm not going to say 2026 is my year. Because I don't think it's going to be anyone's year. No one's feeling it. Everybody who's cocky got real quiet. Everyone got real quiet. Oh God, but yeah. But I mean, to be fair, I guess everyone I talk to about their life and quality of life and stuff are just being like, such good soup. I love it. Yum, 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 yum. Ooh, I'm having so much fun. That is to say, they're not. I got fitness goals. Does that count? My goal is to live. Fitness goals, great, obviously. Personal improvement is a great goal to have always. For sure. Goal to live. Now, Opossum, I can't help but notice you didn't say survive. You said to live. And I can't wait to see you live. But honestly, I think you already are, Opossum. Because you're up in Chicago and you're doing the damn thing. So I mean, like, from what I've seen outside looking in, Opossum, I think you are living. Stop! What else? Yeah, that's weird. The next month on my calendar is March 2027. Sometimes it do feel like that. It feels like that. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like 2026 is just gonna be a wash. We're gonna fast forward through that one. Living, yes. Okay. I think we're sufficiently orbed. I don't know how this reads on your screen. I don't know if you're watching TV, computer, or phone, but I think we're pretty filled up here. There is more items to be added, but we're adding them in the gaps. There are more balls. I'm not going to say there's not more balls. It's just this many. But I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to find more hangers than this. So we're going to switch to the next portion here. Tablet. It's lore that I love that this stream we have established that Heyo always watches streams with his pants on, and Blues is a tablet kid. These are things that I appreciate. These things make me thankful for chat, you know?
Blue's Clues, our resident iPad kid. So we're adding, I realize I didn't show them, but we're adding these guys. Pretty. Hello. Hello. Thank goodness for pants. I don't know, man. I don't like pants. Is that a hot take? There's some pants I could live without. Pretty flower. How did that come up? Oh, that opossum, not opossum, that Heo wears pants when he watches stream. I genuinely don't know, actually. It happened a lot earlier in stream. I think he was talking about, he was talking about how he was worried that his OBS would go live. And that was really, that like psychologically freaks with everyone who's ever streamed, of being like, I swear to God, I hope I never click go live whenever I don't know I have, which funnily enough, I did before this stream. And then I watched it back just making sure I wasn't singing like an idiot, because I was singing a lot before this stream. But he said, I hope that it was basically that he didn't want to be streaming pantless. And then he said, I'm watching with pants. And then I was just like, well, then this confirms that Heo watches stream with pants. I think I recall that story correctly. Unfortunately, Heo is driving and cannot defend himself. So unfortunately, the streamer writes the history. Heo is going to be so mad if I got that wrong. Oh no. Listen, there's nothing bad about wearing pants while watching my stream, okay? I don't want it to come across like that. If anything, y'all should be pants when you watch my stream. I would prefer that. I can at least confirm that 2 of my chatters are wearing pants. Juan and Heo. And I think Opossum did mention something about pants at one point. The rest of you, I don't know. I don't know where I said I wear pants while watching your stream, but otherwise, that's pretty much right. I'm wearing pants. We have another pantser in chat. We have another pantser in chat. This is huge. This is huge. I'm usually a shorts person. It's too hot here. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Speaking of, what's the weather over in sunny Hawaii? I'm wearing sweatpants. Okay. Blues is in the Juan camp. The Juan school of thought of wearing sweatpants and being cozy. I believe the one said that he was snacking, wearing sweats, and judging, and then sent the Quincy emote. I believe that was the sequential order of what he said. Right now, I guess I'm just testing my neural plasticity to see how much of chat I truly remember and how much is just a fucking figment of my imagination. So this is a fun game. A game I am surely to lose. Look what I found. Look what I found. I'm in sweats and judging. Oh my god. Juan, is that you? This is a fun game. Keep going. Keep remembering things from chat, Ever. I don't know, man. I don't think I can keep going. So what did Quincy say about the hooks again? He said that I needed to look in the box. I don't understand.
What is this? Get your mans. 60% polyester, 35% abs, 5% electric. This is also how I identify. Namely, because 35% abs implies that there's some but none. You know what I mean? This is me. 5% electric. Watch out. Watch out. I forgot about that thing. That's psychotic. Clocking in for work. Bye, everybody. Good night. Thanks for the stream. Bye, heyo. Have a good night at work. Best of luck. Best of luck, King. I forgot to put ribbon on, so that's going to be fun. So join me in my remorse because I forgot to put ribbon on. Back in the day. I am quite a fan of it. Watch me run out of ribbon. I'll actually cry. Not me getting dizzy. Oh, Lord. Oh, oh. Okay, does it eat? Is it looking good? What do we think? Do we like it? You're going on that tree, chat. Don't forget it. Okay, now we're getting some of the fun ornaments to put on. Because you have to have little fun ornaments, right? It can't be all pretty. It's gotta be memorable too. That's the recipe for the best Christmas tree. Yeah. Whew, okay. No, my pine cones! Damn it all! Damn it all to hell! Not like this. Not like this. Okay. Where's the... Oh, there they are. All right, all right, all right. So I realized we do have some more silver stuff to add, so we'll add that real quick. So we have these cute little silver pine cones. How much of a pop they're actually going to add? Well, let's find out. A lot of glimmery silver, so it may kind of get lost in there, but it'll add a little bit of texture, I think. I tell myself. Try to hang that up a little bit higher. This one. Whoa. Here. And then this one. We'll put here. There we go. Okay, so. Now for some of my favorites. So starting off with the Quincy contingency, we have this lovely Pikachu. Pika Pika, Pika Pika Pika, Pika Pikachu. He's peeking at you. As you can see, it is a male Pikachu. Now, is this the Pikachu from the TV show, or is it just a Pikachu? I'll leave that for you to decide. But I don't really know. Next up, don't confuse it with the dog toy. It is a small stuffed Stitch. He looks like he's ready to fight. I don't know why. He just looks like he's gonna beat you with his little hands. Maybe it's that devilish smile. I don't know. All right. This one also has an elastic. I'm wondering if it is Hallmark though. This is a Hallmark Stitch. It'll go nicely with the blue. I don't really remember who these were from, but we're gonna put them on because they're cute. This is a metal snowman, and then this is a little gingerbread man. Gingerbread snowman. A gingerbread snowman. These are one of those heavyweight class ornaments where you really need to put them deeper in the tree or else they will destroy everything you know and love. And now we're getting more into the ever contingency, beginning with this little cutesy guy. This is also another Target find. Isn't he cute? Isn't he lovely? I love him so much. We're gonna put him squarely over here. Next ever entry that I'm sure you'll recognize as I've already showed him. The little stuffed giraffe from Target. Cute, 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 cute. We love, we love. I'm not entirely sure where this is from, though I'm going to guess it's probably from Target. But it's yet another draft. You guessed it. Where to put a draft so I spread this out a bit? There we go. Next up, another lovely draft from Target. This one is different. You'll notice it has a different pattern scarf, as well as it is wearing a sweater vest as opposed to the other one. And it has little button eyes as opposed to a stitched eye. Very cute. Very fun. You're gonna go there. Maybe you're gonna go right there. Sure. As mentioned earlier, Skittles because rainbow, I guess. And then bratwurst because gay, I guess. These are from a coworker from the past, and I appreciate them. So they live on me tree. Even if they are a little gaggy. Gaggy in the sense of being a gag gift. Not gaggy in the sense of like, you know, positive gay. You feel? Hello? Hello? What happened here? What happened? All right, I'm gonna try and reset the droid cam. Hold up. Are we back? Okay, we're back. Hi, hello, how you doing? Okay. All right. Next one of my another gift from a friend, a coworker. Never been, always wanted to be, but it is a Christmas Bucky's. It is big old Bucky teeth. Bucky Buck. Don't want the dogs to get this one because he does kind of look like a stuffed toy. So we're gonna put that a little higher. The gift from Quincy. So this is the little burb. He's cute. He's so cute. I love him. Such a silly little guy. Light is a little powerful. Cute little guy. Ta-da! And we're gonna put him, I think, right about, well, oh, he's heavy. Oh, he's a hefty boy. That right about there. And then lastly, but not leastly, one of my absolute favorite, we did a take an ornament, leave an ornament tree. And I brought this to work, but I decided that I did not want to part with him because I loved him too much. And it is a corgi dog with a reindeer like headband. And the thing I loved most, besides it being a festive little corgi, is the fact that his eyes are so fucked up. he's so fucked up, and I love him. I love him so much. They really messed my guy up. The eyes are so crazy, but he's mine, and that's what makes him special. You hit him from either side, he looks great. Dead on ask questions. But he's gonna go to a special place on my tree because I love him. I love him dearly. And then we have a very sentimental one for our late dog Milo. So this is Santa's good dog. So I don't know if I've talked about Milo very much on stream or showed very many photos or videos of Milo, which I should at some point. But this was Milo's ornament because he was Santa's good dog. He was the bestest boy, and we loved him so muchly. So we got to make sure to put that in the significant place, which is higher up on the tree. We're going to put it right about here. Technically, it's huge, so it probably shouldn't go so high up, but you know what? It's what Milo deserves. And then lastly, we have all the ornaments of chat to put up. So let's get all of those going, and then we will probably part ways. I actually feel the sleepies coming on, so that's big. And I want to make sure to capitalize on that to get my sleepy schedule back on track. So, first and foremost, we have Quincy, Mr. Sticky Paws himself, going right here on the tree. Next up is going to be Ardrick, Ardrick 47. Going right up. Let's see. I feel like I should kind of keep them centered towards the middle of the tree. I'll put you right above the corgi butt. Then we have blues. Put blues up here as well. I do feel like blues needs to be, well, I realize the entire tree is blue, so he could kind of go anywhere. But there's a lovely spot right here next to Stitch. Right above the butt. Right above the butt. Then we got Juan. I feel like Juan needs to go. Juan will go near the Skittles, I think, in the pretty flower. I feel like that's good. And then we have Cause. Cause seems to like purple. And also really likes music. So I think I'm gonna put Cause by one that kind of looks like a disco ball. I don't really have anything that's kind of musical. So we'll put him right here. Me thinks that's a good idea. Then we have Sin. Sin is a princess, and princesses deserve amazing treatment. So I believe we should put Princess higher on the tree, naturally. So we'll put her up here. And then lastly, we have that one opossum, which there is truly one and only. So let's see. Where is a fitting place for opossum? I don't know. I'm trying to see all the things. What evokes the idea of an opossum on this tree right now? You know what? I think I'm going to put opossum right next to my favorite giraffe. Because there's only one giraffe that looks this classy and this unique. And opossum is unique. So I think that's a good fit for him. And then we'll just put that back right there. Okay. That's a Christmas tree, baby. Good God. That only took how long? 3.5 hours to decorate this tree. That's crazy. I think we should do a close-up. Yeah? We should do a little zoomy. Okay. Unplug. Ah! Okay, here we go. We're going in. Woo! 3.5 hours later. Look like a 3.5 hour tree. Pretty good. Of course. Right where it belongs.
I would just need.
Fred and Kyrie don't have an ornament.
I thought the corgi with the ant.
I mean, it is basically Kyrie, but I got that from the work exchange. Because we did a take an ornament, leave an ornament exchange. And that was the one I thought to give, but then I snuck it back home because I loved it so much. Because it looks so doopy.
Also,
No, it's gonna move. I pulled it out to do it. The back is also, as you can see through the mirror, Not decorated at
Probably
all.
never decorated.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So, I may have to find a new home for your mirror, or I may leave it there and just push it into the TV. But I'm about to de-stream, so I will be hopping off here momentarily. Well, I just want to let you know, Goober. Do you want to just stare at it for a bit longer? No. Nice, isn't it? Does it feel like Christmas finally? It snowed.
I know.
It snowed like 6 inches outside.
Also,
What do you mean the tippy top?
well,
Why? Is it because there's nothing up at the top? Well, I didn't get up there and well, it's also it's taller than our ceiling.
yeah, I mean, it still
Is
looks
that not
really
the
great.
how dare you? Back from adulting, why in the world? Why is the word butt on screen? Hello? The word butt. World butt on screen? Butt? Oh, right above the butt. It's because that's where I put Ardrick. No reason. LOL. I was gonna say, Juan, since you're back from adulting, I put your ornament next to the Skittles.
Where did the Skittles ornament come from?
Also work. Same as the bratwurst. I listen. Some of them are sentimental. Some of them I did just put up, kind of to put up. Okay, cool. That's fine. Love Skittles, but we're leaving the Skittles because Juan likes Skittles. Those are
We
rules.
are.
This is true. This is true. Oh, where did I put you? I put you somewhere significant.
So,
I put you in the middle of the tree. Your grandma's big ornament? Oh, the big snowball. Where would you like it? Wherever it fits. Well, yes. Wild berries, Skittles are the best. What ornaments did I not put up of yours? Well, I wasn't sure what all ornaments you wanted me to put up. I know you have the Xbox controller, you have the Stitch Pop figure, but I'm pretty sure you've never taken that out. It's in the box. We did put him up last year? Okay. Yeah, he's in there. Okay. Yeah, he's in there. Look with... There you go. Look with your hands, not with your eyes. You got it. Ta-da. Listen, 2 out of all of the ornaments is not a bad run. Thank you very much. 3. Oh, right. Yes, this is heavy. This feels like it would do some damage if it fell. Oh my god. Well, maybe it's important that you put some ornaments on too. How about that? You want me to say that? You little butthole. It's crazy you didn't put my dead grandma's ornament on the tree. That's crazy. You're such a goblin. Yeah, I know. You are a goblin that's in pain. You're acting out because you're in pain. Okay. There we go. There we go. You look like you have a comment to make. Yeah, I know. Hold on. Let me take her home. Let me take her home. I realize this mirror is gonna be perhaps. You're so strong, OMG. Oh my god, thanks for noticing.
Breathe. Yeah. I figured if we were going gold, blue, and silver, or I mean, silver, blue, and I guess silver and blue, I went for white. Yes, you can see the lighting options. Okay. All right. I don't know where this is gonna go. I'll figure it out later. Ta-da! Very cute. Wow.
They turn off all the lights.
She's not gonna turn off all the way. Oh, Chatmas tree. Oh, Chatmas tree. Chatmas tree. Oh, Chatmas tree.
Almost like
Yeah? Come back to me. Come back to me. Yeah. Only because I switched off the light. Lots of lights. I just want to see it. We just gotta see it. Okay. Then we got the pulsing white light. Ooh. Then we had the pulsing colored light. Wanky. Wanky tail. Then we have, I think this is the oscillating light, where it switches between white and colorful. I don't really like this one. It feels weird. And then we have it doing that, which is abrasive. I don't know why anyone would want this, if I'm being honest. Then the same thing color. Yeah, this is what you leave on to sign Santa Claus to come to your house.
no, it's not that.
It's not as bad, but it's the same speed where it's like super fast. But I don't know. It's giving tacky. Faster! Faster! And I think that's the last one. Ooh. Dark tree! Not the haunted house light show, indeed. I do like the classy white. I am partial to it. But I do think because we went with silver, it really captures the light of the colors. And then the blue is neutral enough that it just kind of like accentuates the color. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. But yes. Okay. Okay. Oh shit, right. Well, why would we ever take the tag off something? That's true. This isn't the size of the tree, is it? Oh, I'm sure the sound is wonderful on stream. Yeah, it's just ever so slightly too small. Christmas! Well, how about dim apples? That was loud. You're fine. Thanks.
I appreciate you saying that. Wow, it's really striking how bright that light is when it's the only one on. That's a fill light for you, baby.
He still washes out all your.
That's crazy. Was not read with your right eye. It wasn't that loud. You're fine. Oh my god. I just need to close my left eye and I can read. That's crazy. You said at least it washes out my acne. I mean, yeah, I'm blowing the fuck out. Should probably sit a little bit further back, but yes. You're that abrasive toddler who do just be saying shit. And you know, and I appreciate it. I appreciate someone do just be saying shit.
You also look ghosty.
A Victorian schoolboy. Sickly.
You need to close your last year.
Sickly Victorian schoolboy is what I'm serving right now. Gagging. Well. Well, it's time to end stream. It's 10:30.
Put a little hook in.
Perhaps. We're gonna start hanging our anime figures and our Christmas trees. I guess that's the next move. Yippee. But next stream is scheduled for Friday. I think it's a late night stream. I'm not entirely sure.
Iiiiiiiiiime and stream. Iiiiiiiiiime and stream. Iiiiiiiiiime and stream.
I couldn't have said it better myself, chat. Honestly, it is time to end stream.
I think you should go for another 2 hours.
I'm not going to go for another 2 hours because I need to be in bed and to sleep before 1:30. Goober, now chat. Stop translating. He can't help it. He just wants to be helpful, just like ever. I can't call out tomorrow. It won't work. Stop it.
You remember me, bitch.
Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, he's yapping. We need to go now. Next stream is going to be scheduled for Friday. I'm not trying to end stream while you're here. You're talking to me about my work obligations tomorrow, and I'd rather not talk about those right now. He's such a goblin.
Yes.
He's such a goober. He's trying to keep it real and grounded, and I don't need that. You can go to work sleepy and nap tomorrow. I have napped in my office. This is something I have done. 7 o'clock? Okay, cool. Well, we'll have to look up what time the movie is. I'm excited for it. Already talked about it. Yeah, sleepy sleep. Sleepy sleep. You'll be fine. It'll be loud enough. You'll stay awake. It will be just like the res. Okay, but the Reze arc you did not fall asleep during. You were awake through that whole thing, and it was loud as hell. It was loud. That was loud. That was a very loud movie. I know. But as I was saying, stream is going to be late night stream on Friday. Not sure if I'm going to be playing Where the Winds Meet or if I'm going to be playing more Silent Hill F, because I want to make sure that I am staying on top of my single player games and not adding to the backlog. Please, obviously, make sure to join the Discord if you have not already. There will be a voting post going up here soon asking for the backlog game of this month for me to revisit.
And everybody
So keep
should
it.
vote Expedition 33.
And everyone should vote Expedition 33. You heard it here first. But I will probably put it up 3 days before Wednesday, so expect it sometime Sunday or Monday next week. But without further ado, I hope everyone has a great night, and I will see you soon. Goodbye. Exclamation point, vote Death Stranding 2. Yes, Juan. Yes, you and me together. We're going to be the only two that vote for it, but know that I vote in solidarity with you. Good night.